Hey, hello, welcome to the show. It's me, John Park. It's time for another episode of JP's Product Pick of the Week. Thank you, everyone, so much for stopping by. Hello in the YouTube chat. Hey, Peter Marchut, who says this channel is a recent discovery for me. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Jeff Gordatowski, hello. Quinman16, hey, I'm doing well. Thank you so much. Sarah Pierce, hello. Scott Pavlot, Davidessa, thanks for joining in over on our YouTube chat. If you're somewhere else and you're wondering where our chats are, let's say you're over on Facebook, well, check this out. This is our Discord server. You probably want to head over here if you like hanging out and doing Adafruit kind of stuff. That is at adafruit.it/Discord. That'll take you right to, that'll give you a link to go right to our Discord server. And as you can see on the side right here, this is a mirrored display, the live broadcast chat channel. That's where we have people hanging out and chatting during the show. Such good people as Rufus and Sam J. Ohio, who tipped me in on forgetting to change my link out. Thank you so much. Thin Man, Blitz City DIY, hello Liz. Hey, C. Grover, Jim Hendrickson, Starman. And is this Discord? It is. Your name is so confusing. Hello, and thanks for joining us. If you have any thoughts or questions at all during the chat, please pipe up, and I will try to keep an eye on that. Hey, Pen Pengu. I also, as I was starting the show, realized that I forgot to change out my 1-minute recap new video that I usually show of Lady Ada talking about our product picks. So when we get to that part in just a moment, there will be chaos as I go and pick a new movie to swap in there. Let's see. So what's all this about? If you want to check out this week's product pick and get a jump start on things, that's the URL right there. It's our product ID 4242. That QR code will take you there as well. And we have a discount on the product that is just baked into it. Our product team changes the price just for this show, and then you can throw it in your cart, get it before the end of the show or within a few minutes after, and no coupon code necessary. You will get the product for the price. Now, we don't do back orders and pre-orders and order. We just do orders, normal orders. So this isn't good later. This isn't good during a recap watching of this tomorrow or a month from now, just during the show. So it's a perk of being able to tune in live. And we have, I think, maybe 100 or so stashed. We stash 100 usually before the show, so they could sell out, but go there, check it out. And now I'm actually going to, right here, right now, fix this video. This
oh,
is
it's
not the
our
product
TFT
pick,
Shield
so
Reborn,
get
like Phoenix.
rid of that, and hey, and let me go grab the actual product pick. And let me throw that right there. I know you can't see this right now. Okay, we'll hide.
Inside is the PyGamer, yay! So if you like the idea of the Pi badge, but you want to have a Pi badge that's very specific for gaming, it's very similar. It's a SAMD51, so it's running at 120 megahertz. It's got 512K of flash, 192K of RAM. It's got a 1.8-inch, 160 by 128 pixel screen, 4 buttons, and then a directional analog joystick. The analog joystick is really nice. It's more expensive than the badge, which only has buttons, but analog joystick, if you want to do diagonals, this lets you do that, and it has a really good feeling to it. You've got the NeoPixels in the front for dazzle display. It's a beautiful silk screen. On the back, you've got feather header, on-off switch. This has a stereo headphone jack, as well as a speaker output, and automatically, like when you plug in the headphones, it disconnects the speaker. LiPo battery and battery charging SD card to hold stuff, as well as 8 megabytes of onboard flash. It also has stemma connectors and feather header, so you can plug in whatever you like. If you want to add like Wi-Fi, you can plug that in. But it's designed for gaming. It's designed for MakeCode Arcade in specific, which is a really wonderful gaming system we've been having JP do a lot of videos for. I've been writing games in it. It's the easiest way to write games with drag and drop web interface, and you can download them onto your PyGamer. So for example, if you saw that video of the Sparky arcade and you're like, I want to play that game, here it is, live. And you can hear the beeps. from the beeping and the speaker. And it has about 5 hours of runtime. I mean, it depends on how much you're bleeping the speaker, because it kind of takes a bunch of power. And if you're dimming the backlight, you'll get a couple more hours than that. And you can do all sorts of controls from within MakeCode. They take care of that for you. So you can write games, as easy as dragging and dropping a couple bricks. You can draw the sprites easily within MakeCode Arcade. Download them over USB, even over web USB, so it kind of one-click downloads. And we'll also have gaming ability in CircuitPython. And if you have gaming platforms for Arduino, such as Gamebrino or Arduboy, there's a compatibility library for them, so you can use the PyBadge or the PyGamer to run games from the Arduboy if you like. I mean, they'll be black and white and they'll be a little smaller because you won't get full color because they're black and white. Or in the Gamebrino, it'll actually be the same size because it uses the same size screen. And we also have a Nintendo emulator working for it, which I've shown off on the show and tell, and lots more. So if you're interested in gaming and you want something that's a simple, low-cost, portable game platform you can pick up, we have PyGamer. So this is our, since Fusebox is inside, there's the PyGamer.
Hey, whoa, what am I doing here? Sorry about that. Oh no, when I left my iPad, that was probably echoing. My product pick of the week this week is the PyGamer. So this is a really great handheld platform for game development, as well as other just handheld development of things that you want to screen and some inputs on. Obviously, it is designed to look sort of like a Game Boy Advance style sideways handheld gaming machine. It runs Arduino, it runs CircuitPython, and it runs MakeCode. It's really great for MakeCode Arcade. I've made a bunch of games on it over the years, and we'll take a look at some things there and how you set those up. This right here, though, is an alternate use. This is a really cool little program that Phil B wrote, which is running in Arduino. And you can see it's got this cute little, it won't focus too well, it's got this cute little face on here. This is a you can see the eyes kind of follow where you're moving the joystick. This is a gamepad. So this is set up as a USB HID device. You can use this for moving things around on screen. It'll emulate keyboard presses. Recently, I saw someone who had set up a really nice MIDI utility on the PyGamer that allows you to pick patches to send out to your MIDI keyboards, old school MIDI keyboards, over a feather wing, the MIDI feather wing on back. And that's actually something I should mention. This thing is really a feather. So you can see we have the regular feather pinout on the bottom there, so you can plug feather wings into there. You can also just plug in cables or parts if you want to, an LED. Let's talk about some of the specs on this. Let me throw a picture down there of this cute little face while I talk. So what has it got going on? This is ATSAMD 51, so it's a Cortex M4 chip. It has 192K of RAM, 512K of flash, and it has an 8 megabyte QSPI flash on it, so you can load big assets onto there. Could be WAV files, could be MP3s, could be graphics for a game you're working on. It has a micro SD card reader on the back there, so you can slot in a little micro SD card. And actually, let me bring it back to the front here. Let's talk about the screen. This is a 1.8 inch, 160 by 128 pixel TFT screen. Really nice looking screen. We have the analog thumbstick, and we have 4 buttons, so A, B, and start and select buttons here. We also have, for the board itself, a little reset button up here, and this one has an on-off switch. So you can see there, we can just flip that on and off, and it'll start up whatever program you're running. Let's start that going again. On the front, we also have a nice set of NeoPixels, 5 NeoPixels, and you can flash those during a game for certain effects or use them however you like. We also have a forward-facing light sensor. So this is a nice little light sensor right here. This also has a 3-axis accelerometer on it, so you can do accelerometer-based games or other inputs. And then flipping this around to the back, you can see we have a battery charging circuit, battery input. I have a big LiPo battery plugged into here right now. We also have a spot for a speaker to plug in, and it has a little Pico Blade style connector there and a built-in amplifier. We also have a headphone output right here. And as you can see down at the bottom here, there are 3 of these JST-PH connectors, and 2 of these are your typical 3-pin that you can use to plug in things like potentiometers, anything that's a signal, ground, and power. Middle one here is the large version of the Stemma QT. This is the Stemma I2C 4-pin connector, the large scale one. And we have a cable that'll adapt that down to Stemma QT size. So pretty much any of our outboard sensor types of boards or input boards you could plug in over there. And this will allow you to add on to your project. Now, before I go and show you other hands-on demo stuff, let me show you a couple of things on the web page. So there's the page. It is product 4242, and that's a terrific price, $22.48. I don't think you will find a less expensive way to do things like make code arcade in particular. You could roll your own with an existing feather and a screen, but other than that, any of the prepared units that are ready for running MakeCode Arcade usually hover around the same price as the PyGamer or even more. So this is an incredible deal today to get this for $22.48. If you scroll down in here, you will find a link that will take you to the primary Learn guide. If we head over here, you can see this will give you loads of info about the board, give you a pinout so you can see all of the info about what you can connect to it. This nice big pinout chart here is really useful, and other specs. And then this will tell you how to get it set up either for Arduino, CircuitPython, or loading MakeCode Arcade projects onto it. If we take a look over here, this is what MakeCode Arcade looks like for programming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that aside, and I'm going to get out my little PyGamer that I have in our lovely little zip case, and this has the laser cut enclosure. That's an add-on that does not come with the board, but I'll show you the link for that if you're interested. So here you can see I've got a stacked acrylic case. It still gives us access to all the things we need to access, and it also kind of keeps the speaker and the battery nice and secure in there. And we've also got add-ons for button caps. You can get these in different colors. So I'll go ahead and turn this on, and you can see the little NeoPixels light up down there at the bottom. And it made a nice little sound. This is a game that I found that was in one of the Microsoft game jams. Oh, it allows you to stop time and throw a throwing star. Oh, and that guy's good. He doesn't want to get, all right. Huh, huh, huh. How about another one? Oh, I'm never going to beat that guy. Oh, he got me. Let's let him beat me. Okay, so that is a MakeCode Arcade game made right in this graphical editor. You can go here at arcade.makecode.com. There are plenty of tutorials to get started if you're not sure how to begin. This is a pretty complicated program right here, also from one of their game jams. So you can see lots and lots of blocks, but it is all block-based. You can also do JavaScript versions of this. There were some Python works going on. I'm not sure. Those were in beta. I'm not sure where those are now. But it's really nice to work in this block-based editor, graphical editor, to set up your game and to do things like edit your sprites. There's a little pixel editor in there for editing your sprites, as well as animations, all the graphics, sound effects, all that stuff lives right here inside of MakeCode Arcade. And then you can connect to the board in bootloader mode and send your code right from MakeCode Arcade over to the board. So it is really hands down the best way to get started with game development, especially on a handheld, because it's a good dev environment. And this is the trick. While we can run Arduino on here, we can run CircuitPython on here, to develop games, you kind of need this big framework with lots of stuff ready to go. And Microsoft has really delivered on that to give you a great experience, a really seamless experience setting up, learning how to create games, getting them onto your handheld. Let me go back to the product page here. The add-ons I was talking about, here is the acrylic enclosure kit. Looks like we still have those in stock. You can also do a 3D printed case. If you just look in the Learn guide, actually, under PyGamer, you will find a bunch of different projects included in here. Is this 3D printed snap fit case from the Ruiz brothers. So that's a nice alternative if you have a 3D printer or an access to one and don't want to do the acrylic case. And we also have these little button caps, which are very nice for adding. You get a set of, those are out of stock right now, but you get a set of 10 of those, and then you can sort of mix and match which colors you want to use on your PyGamer. Now, I mentioned CircuitPython projects. This one, I'm so sorry, I can't quite show it, but this is this thermal camera project that C. Grover created, and he sent me a nice vinyl sticker for the cover here. I removed the thermal camera feather wing to use on another project, and I couldn't find it last night when I was putting the demo together, so I'm so sorry. But if you take a look, I'll go ahead and click on the link there. This is the thermal camera PyGamer project, so great example of using the feather wing capabilities as well as that display and a few bits of input there to be able to look at objects and figure out how hot they are, where the hot points are using the little camera array IR thermal camera. So that's a really cool project from C. Grover. But as you saw, there are lots and lots of projects. There's that joy of Arcada. Speaking of Arcada, Arcada allows us to run things like an NES emulator, Nintendo Entertainment System emulator. So if you want to play existing ROMs that you have, that you acquired legally or ripped from your cartridges, then that's a really fun way to play those games on the go on a nice little handheld with a really good looking screen. You can see here also is one of the Tilt games there. I worked on this in MakeCode Arcade, so even being able to use the accelerometer inside of MakeCode Arcade is possible. I'm sure I'm leaving out lots and lots of great stuff that you can do, but it is such a tremendous platform. If you like to code, if you like to experiment with gaming, if you like to experiment with input and output, it's got so much there that you can use. So let's see, questions. Yeah, someone said don't forget to pick up a speaker and a battery for this. In fact, I'll show you if you want to know which things to get in the store. If you look up PyGamer bundle, I don't believe this is in stock right now. Oh, that won't get you there. Let me just type in PyGamer. So PyGamer starter kit. Oh yeah, in fact we do have those in stock, but that's not part of the discount today. But if you look in that, I think all those parts are available separately. That'll let you know the speaker to get is listed there. The battery that has the nice little short cable. It's a 350 milliamp hour battery that works well, as well as the case. So peruse that. That'll let you know the things you'd want to get. But like I said, the discount today is on the PyGamer itself. Let's see, other questions. NYC Kid asks, is it possible to add items to an order? I missed the case options. I'm sorry, I don't know the answer to that. If anyone from support is on and available and knows, please check out that question in the chat. You may be able to just cancel and replace the order. I don't know of a way to add on to an order. But check forums for support, or check maybe ask around in general chat here. And if anyone knows in our chat, please let me know. What else? Panda Balloon said their daughter just learned to make 8-bit games so you could play together. Excellent. And she'd love a thermal camera. Very cool. I think that's it. I hope I haven't forgotten anything. Those were the two demos that I had prepared. It's very easy to update, especially with the make code on there. If you want to change your game, edit them, open up an existing game, and learn how it works, and make your own changes, customize it. That's a great way to get started. So I think that's going to do it. If you want to get one, go ahead to this URL right here or to that QR code. That'll take you to the product page. You can pick one up. I'll refresh now and see if they're still in stock. Yes, okay, we have 97 in stock. Okay, so we had more than 100. I'm pretty sure we've probably sold more than 3 during the show. Go, throw one in your cart, get it before the end of the show or within a few minutes of it. You'll get it for this incredible discounted price of $22.48. And I think that's gonna do it. So that's my product pick of the week this week. It is the PyGamer. That's going to do it for this week's episode of JP's Product Pick of the Week. Thanks, everyone, for stopping by. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.